Hey y'all, today we're watching John Adams, a HBO miniseries that was made in the early 2000s. I think a long time ago we got recommendations for this show in our comments. I was looking through it, and then because after we finished Generation Kill or Pacific, people were like, hey, here's a HBO miniseries you could watch, John Adams. Okay.
Oh, okay.
It's not a very super well-known show, judging from the YouTube search indicates that there's only one other reaction out there for the show. I noticed. I guess it's because it's probably heavy in politics and war and all that, so not everyone's interested in that. It's not super accessible, basically. So John Adams is one of the first presidents of the United States, and he's one of the leaders of the American Revolution. He was there basically from the beginning. I'm curious to see how the show takes his perspective. I know a bit about the American Revolution since I've read a lot of books on it too. But I guess never really from John Adams' perspective. I didn't really read super much about him, basically.
Yeah, looking forward to watching it.
Yeah, alright, let's get right to it. Oh yeah, and it has Paul Giamatti, I think, that's his name. And who plays John Adams.
We know him from The Illusionist.
Yeah, he's a great actor.
Lady of the Lake? God,
I've seen
that movie in so long.
There he is, Paul Giamatti. Laura Linney. Oh, cool. So she plays his wife.
Also has John Adams.
I forgot his wife's name. Maybe it's
Oh, nice. Intro.
Danny Houston.
Is it related to the director?
John Bedford Lloyd. Oh, I know that name.
Justin Thoreau.
This really does sound like an American Revolution theme. Join or die. Tom Beckett. Yeah. I just realized I have no idea what to expect for the show. I don't think I've ever seen a clip for this show.
Yeah.
They're gonna be wearing wigs, I guess. Those white wigs. Oh, Tom Hanks produced this. Oh, that's cool. Just like cool. The Pacific. I guess he's like, okay, after Band of Brothers, I gotta produce more shows about Americans.
Tom Hooper.
Yeah, he's a name I know.
Didn't he direct Les Miserables?
Yeah, I think that's him,
and
possibly.
Cats?
Yep. Boston, 1770. So this is right before this is right after the Stamp Act, I think. Right before the Stamp Act is what set off the early rebellion, I guess, in the U.S., where they're they didn't appreciate being taxed for the representation. Watching the show now is very ironic considering the current political shitstorm going on in the U.S.
That thing say
Tory? Yeah. Tory is like a loyalist. Oh, I know what they're gonna start with. They're harassing the British soldier there. Call him Lobster. Because lobsters are red, and they wear red.
You lost. Oh. I'd have said at your shoulders.
My client alleged that his neighbor's horse had trampled his crops.
That's right, he's a lawyer beforehand.
Did you go to the farm?
Yeah. Mr. Bass.
Oh. Okay.
Fence down the south field.
It's a fire.
It became really serious.
Shot one take so far?
Yeah. Oh yeah, this is the start of the British.
Sam, come away! You'll suffer the full penalty of the law! Sam! People need our help, Sam. Yes?
Oh, nice reference there. Yeah. It was one of the first people to die in the prelude to the American Revolution was a black guy too.
John?
Begging your pardon.
What is your business, sir?
I'm here to ask you to help a man, Captain Preston. No one else would plead his case.
Let's try to start with the irony, right?
Can it harm to go and see this soldier?
I have.
How?
Because you will find a way to believe him.
He may be telling the truth.
All your clients tell the truth, John Adams. But your prospective client
counsel is the last thing an accused person should lack in a free country. Abigail.
Yeah, so no matter what he believes.
Then accept it.
But will I be condemned for it?
They will say you are the Crown's man.
These are the murderers. God forgive them.
Wow.
You too, sir.
Before I can even consider taking your case, I must hear your account of what happened.
My men came to the aid of a sentry outside the custom house. He was being
We did see him. He was by himself. That guy.
As of this morning, 5 are dead, men and boys.
My man acted in self-defense, Mr. Adams. As God Almighty is our judge.
People of Boston would be lining up to pay taxes if they're represented in Parliament. Our other colonies understand this. Why can't
Do you
Boston?
speak as yourself here, or as the Attorney General?
The man and the office are one and the same.
I was not aware that the governor took any notice of me at all.
Do you not think it merited?
He did allude to ambition. Yeah.
Surely, John, you did not move your practice from the country to go unnoticed in Boston? You'll not trouble yourself with a rebuttal. I know you too well.
The writing is really good, actually.
Yeah.
Join or die, yeah.
Wow, look at that.
Nice shot, actually.
Thank you for your kind advice, Sam.
This is not a time for showing how clever you are, cousin.
Oh, that's right, it's Sam Adams. Okay. That's cool.
This is a time for choosing sides.
He's like the more revolutionary type.
I intend to prove this colony is governed by law.
John.
We're all sons of liberty here.
But this is not a trial about taxes levied on
Yeah,
Massachusetts.
this is...
You would do well to acknowledge it.
No, it is a trial about whether or not Captain Preston ordered his men to fire on that crowd.
Remove yourself, sir!
Nabby.
feels very accurate, actually, the way they treat children.
Suggest that they must rise above it, as you have done.
You have a higher opinion of juries than I.
You must persuade even more.
That's cool, it's starting this out with like a trial.
And patience with those less intelligent than yourself.
Good. Is my demeanor in the court on trial now?
I would not dream telling you how to conduct yourself in court.
Would you not?
I heard Captain Preston.
Mr. Goddard. And were any of them carrying anything apart from snowballs?
I don't recall, sir.
Not a riot, a lawful assembly in which people were carrying clubs. To make certain nothing unlawful occurred, perhaps.
The men are rope makers, sir. As any true Boston man would know. The clubs they were
Oh,
carrying off
he's like shitting on him a little.
But could they not also be used for beating out men's brains?
Oh, there was no riot! And any man who suggests there was is lying!
Where exactly were you standing when you say you heard the officer in the dock, Captain Preston, give the order to fire?
Close enough to have touched him, sir.
And where was he standing?
He stood behind his men, sir.
Oh, that's a lie. Because he said he was standing in front. And we saw him standing there.
What were they doing?
Everyone's surrounding him.
And oyster shells.
And did this harassment continue with
Harassment,
the arrival of Captain Preston and his men?
Yes.
Did you yourself pick up everything you could find and throw it?
Yes, sir.
Oh, so he's like being truthful too.
Are they throwing anything else?
Oh, like intimidation.
Fire! Fire, damn you! Fire! You say that this crowd actually dared the soldiers to fire.
God help me, they did.
He just needs reasonable doubt.
Thank you, sir.
It's a very good show so far.
Yeah. Man, they put a lot of work into it.
Yeah, they did.
Oh, there's the rope makers. Yeah, of course he's gonna be judged for it. But he is doing what he thinks is best, right? Everyone should have counsel.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter
That's
if you're
right.
doesn't matter if you're a foreigner, you're a little kid, you're whatever.
know that you spoke to Captain Preston.
Preston said that.
I simply want you to say what you saw that evening.
Oh.
But suppose they are innocent. I do not wish to see innocent men die in my name. That you were standing next to him just before the fatal moment.
I was.
I can see why they redesigned the court.
That your coat was scorched with musket fire.
Oh, good evidence.
He said he was standing in front of them.
In front of them.
He would be foolish to do so.
Are prepared to swear he was standing in front of his men, not behind them, as Mr. Goddard told us. Mr. Palms.
I can see why they moved the testimony box closest to the jury.
Yeah.
This is kind of a weird
raise their
design.
voices.
After the first shot went off.
Ooh.
Could you swear that Captain Preston did not shout that command?
I could not.
Very good, Mr. Palms.
I won't make him popular.
Captain Preston,
But
you have heard the words.
He fell to the ground and his musket discharged. After that happened, more clubs, bats. I was telling them not to fire, sir. You were telling them?
Voices urging them to fire. Shoot me if you dare.
They were, sir.
He was looking at his
Where did
cousin.
these voices come from, Captain? Voices from a crowd saying,
Shouting, damn your blades!
I heard that.
Don't you fire!
Yeah.
I heard the voice of Captain Preston say, damn your bloods! And then he gave the order to fire.
Be still. Allow me to finish.
His delivery is so good, actually.
Yes.
Giamatti, yeah.
Let me finish. It is a fine summary for the defense. There is much to admire.
There is much to admire.
Such a neutral thing to say.
Yeah. It almost sounds kind of condescending. There's much to admire, but...
Charming me, Abigail. You never charm me.
Have overburdened your argument with ostentatious erudition. You do not need to quote great men to show you are one.
You are a great man. That's what
Wow.
he's trying to say.
My purpose is to show that certain principles are eternal.
Man, I wish.
Well, perhaps in certain passages, a more direct line might be an improvement.
He concedes.
Well, I can see that I am to have no sleep tonight.
Has to rewrite it.
Would you have me lose all the quotations?
John.
His delivery, that was really funny. I like they try to copy how they spoke.
Yeah.
Without too much, I guess.
But being moved by the instigation of their own wicked hearts, did perpetrate nothing less than murder. You must pronounce them guilty.
I love how they have juries for years, like hundreds of years. Because it's the best system, regardless of the flaws. It's better than having a judge decide the case.
Yeah, that's true.
I am for the prisoners at the bar. In the words of the Marquis of Beccaria, it's by supporting the rights. And sometimes they may even rebel. We must take care, lest, borne away by a torrent of passion, we make shipwreck of conscience.
Oh, nice line.
What are they to do? Behave like stoic philosophers lost in apathy?
Stoic philosophers.
Disregard these uniforms. Consider the men who wear. Judge if a reasonable man would not fear for his life.
This is a really good show.
Yeah,
actually.
it is.
Yeah.
The law, on the one hand, is inexorable. The cries and lamentations of the prisoners, but on the other hand, it is deaf to the clamors of the populace.
He's saying that don't be mob ruled. Yeah.
I submit to your candor and justice.
Nice that they put him in the...
Yeah. The division there.
Nice.
Ironic.
The jury's back already, sir.
Thank you. An ill omen for our side.
Go.
Ooh.
They took a day to decide, I guess? I don't know. Because he's back at the house. Or he lives nearby, so I can just walk back and forth.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't seem like
Close to the
Boston's very big.
courthouse.
Yeah.
Well done.
Made a defendant rise.
We, the jury, find the accused, Captain Thomas Preston, not guilty.
He sounded a bit scared actually announcing that for a second. The jury
yeah,
speaker.
he sounded so nervous.
Yeah, the mob.
On the charge of murder, Matthew Kilroy, William McCauley, Hugh Montgomery,
I think they technically inaccurate. They did a second trial for them.
not guilty.
He's happy about the law prevailing. Like facts and logic prevailing over emotions. It's a hard thing to think about nowadays since we have internet to drive our emotions.
This session adjourned.
What happened to the soldiers?
God save the king! God save the king!
Irony. He didn't say that.
No.
He's like, well done. Yeah, the prosecutor.
Now, if I were you, I'd confine myself to barracks for a good while, yeah?
You really think you're going to be safe from this rabble?
You have just been acquitted by a jury of New England men. Massachusetts is my country, sir.
He's reminding them they're not all rabble. Ironic bow.
I have done it, Mrs. Adams.
I like the way he calls her by her married name.
There will be no living with you at all now, I suppose.
He's gonna brag about it for months.
Your defense of Captain Preston has earned you a reputation for impartiality. If you were known to speak out in opposition to the crown, it would lend gravity to our cause.
Also, another one to speak out.
I know you share our sympathies, cousin.
Yeah, he did write the Stamp Act. I think something for Stamp Act.
It made me ill with work. Work which made it almost impossible for me to attend to my practice. I thank you for your offer, gentlemen. But
His cousin's been in some stuff, the actor.
must take precedence.
Yeah, so's the prosecutor's actor.
Yeah.
No, you exaggerate, sir.
We are required,
Mr. Payne.
we are required to import British goods and then expected to pay for the privilege.
Mr. Payne.
I'm sorry.
The office of Advocate General in the Court of Admiralty has become vacant.
And now both sides are like,
That's so.
like humoring him, trying to get him.
Your practice has fallen off since the trial.
Well, for the most part, that is the case.
This would be an entree to the most profitable business in the colony.
They don't seem too excited about this prospect.
What do you say? Mrs. Adams means to say that her husband's silence suggests that he is willing to have his name put forward to King George.
He doesn't seem too thrilled about it.
Oh, to be the king's man, and all that it would carry with it.
I like that framing. He's getting crushed by two sides.
The Eller, the Beaver.
Oh yeah, the Boston Tea Party.
Either we drink the king's foul brew or nothing at all.
And who may you be, sir?
John Hancock, ship owner.
Not John Hancock, smuggler.
Some irony that slaves are being brought over to be sold.
Yeah.
And this is happening. Oh, nice shot.
Approve a brutal and illegal act to enforce a political principle, Sam.
This colony does not dictate to Parliament, John. If the Crown decides tea is to be taxed, it will be taxed. Well, would you have the Empire bankrupted?
Is the Empire going to get bankrupted by one little state not doing tea tax?
The
crown is misguided, but it is not despotic.
Your cousin does not, nor his many friends. They have cause.
It seems my cousin and his friends.
I'm glad that she's a big role too.
Yeah, same.
I've always loved her in Truman Show, so great to see her get big roles.
People are in need of strong governance, Abigail. Restraint.
Nice, the fire there, making him.
Most men are weak and evil and vicious.
Wow.
Any British soldier or officer charged with a capital crime will in like manner be transported out of the colony to receive a fair hearing.
So they won't be tried in courts in Massachusetts.
Be it enacted that Royal Army officers are authorized to quarter their troops among the citizenry. General Thomas Gage is hereby
General Gage.
4 of our regiments to compel compliance.
I've nominated you to represent Massachusetts. We're sending 5 men. You should be among them.
The first Congress.
Does this Congress have any legal authority?
Toss pots.
142 chests of tea spilled into the harbor by
Oh, so that already happened.
vandals masquerading as Indians. The time for gentleness has passed.
Oh, so they're getting opposing sides. He was upset about the court system being closed.
I would no doubt be ineligible for now, as I am not a loyal Tory.
The Crown believes that the courts of Massachusetts are hopelessly biased. They can no longer be trusted to deliver justice.
That's what pissed him off, because he managed to get a fair hearing for
Did Captain a man whose prudence and probity are well known to you all, Mr. John Adams.
Let it be known. Our forefathers have earned and bought liberty for us at the expense of their ease. He is not built on the doctrine that a few nobles have a right to inherit the earth. No!
This is like criticism of the king.
Stands on this, and liberty will reign in America. I fear we know what we do, Abigail.
When men know not what to do, John, they ought not to do. They know not what.
Okay, that's a bit of a contradiction, but sure. His cousin should have said to him, I guess now you're sons of liberty. With the rest of us.
These breeches suitably dignified for a delegate of the Great Continental Congress of America. Delegate's breeches are one of his most important tools.
Why is that?
Oh, she's pregnant?
From the Sons of Liberty.
God help us.
My old horse will suit me just fine.
Oh, they dressed up.
It is a girl.
Go. Go.
Philadelphia!
Oh yeah, they don't have telegrams or anything. They have no idea when he's going to come back.
Wow.
Okay, that was episode 1.
That was wonderful. I look forward to the next one.
Man, that was
Where to start?
yeah, good start. Actually, man, the writing is really good.
Yes.
Though it probably helps that they use their actual
The
words.
New England accent too.
They use their
Like,
actual
it's
words.
not the straight
back then.
American accent that we know now. Because, I mean, we've heard Laura Linney talk in other movies.
Yeah.
And so, great acting from all of them.
Yeah, it's very subtle the way they like kind of like play on each other, husband and wife. But it's really
That too.
I think their dynamic's really good.
Yeah.
They did a good job establishing that.
Mm.
Obviously, they can't bring up all the history, so they, it's like kind of skip the Boston Tea Party, them dumping the tea. They
they
just
did.
talked about it offhandedly, and
I guess they assume the audience would know.
yeah. Plus, this is John Adams' POV, so obviously
That's
he
true,
wasn't
he
exactly
wasn't
there
there.
dumping the tea, so he wouldn't know
Yeah.
about it. So he seems to be like a very principled guy. Like, he was willing to defend the British soldiers who fired into the crowd.
Yeah.
But he turned revolutionary because he was really upset about the crown just casually removing the rights without a thought. He was like, we were able to defend. We had a fair trial for them. So...
Because he wants what's right.
Yeah, he wanted what's right. Yeah. He's definitely a man of principle.
Yeah.
See why he's one of the founders of the United States. So now they're going to Philadelphia, which is like the first the Congress is like the first like meeting of all these delegates from different colonies. At the time, they're colonies, not states, and they're all going to meet there. So we're probably going to see other historical figures like Benjamin Franklin. I don't remember if George Washington was there or not. Like as one of the delegates.
You have to cast a really tall actor to play George Washington in that case.
I'm really curious to see who plays Benjamin Franklin, I'll admit.
Yeah.
Because he was definitely a figure that definitely needs to be portrayed well. And it seems to rest really strongly on the writing. It's not a show to watch casually, if that makes sense. You have to be paying attention.
And I love the sets.
Oh yeah.
My criticism for shows nowadays that take place in the past is they're so clean.
Yeah.
And pristine.
Yeah, the courtroom is clean, but only because it's a courtroom, for example.
It's a courtroom.
And I can see why they changed the design, because it's kind of a moronic design to have the witness surrounded by other people.
Yeah, that's true.
Why not?
So they can just crown and
yeah, they can scare him, yeah. But that guy refused to be intimidated, and he told the truth. And he had evidence, the burn on his coat. I remember reading that in I read one of those Jeff Sahara books on the American Revolution, like one of the preludes to it before the fighting. And it was from Adam's POV. And he mentions that same burn in the book. It's not supposed to be super historically accurate. It's like historical, like what the author thought he was thinking at the time. What was happening at that time. That book is a really good read. And he mentions that the tea was dumped in by vandals disguised as Indians. That's true. They pretend to be Indians and they dump the tea in there. Neat detail.
It seems like, aside from trimming a few other details, it's pretty historically accurate.
Yeah, it seems to be. I think.
Yeah,
obviously, it's going to condense.
It's
going to condense stuff because it's a show. It's not supposed to be. It's not going to tell it minute by minute. There's no way. You have to take liberties. Get it? Liberty. Good one. Haha. Self applause.
Well, it was a very solid first episode.
Yeah, I think it was a really good pilot.
Yeah.
Actually. Yeah, and I liked the portrayal of Captain Preston by that captain.
Yes.
At the end of it, he was grateful, but also he was like, he's scared for the rabble, all that. And then Adams was like, you were just acquitted by my people, so not all of them are rabble. He was pointing out.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, and the soldiers seemed to be pretty grateful for it.
Yeah, the young ones.
Yeah. I think, if I remember correctly, they had 2 trials. One for Captain Preston, and then a second trial for the soldiers. And they couldn't directly convict a lot of the soldiers because the crowd was like, they're all British soldiers, so they don't know who's who. Yeah. Who actually killed who.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell. And plus, muskets aren't exactly super accurate, so that makes it worse.
Fascinating.
Young Quincy Adams. Wow.
Yep.
John Hancock. Yep. Another historical figure. They're all just family. Sam Adams, Abigail Adams, and John Adams.
It is from his POV.
Fun show.
Yes. Definitely looking forward to the next one.
Hope you guys enjoyed our reaction to John Adams, episode 1.
Yes.
And we'll see you guys for episode 2. The full reaction will be on our Patreon, as well as other stuff that we watch there. Thanks for watching. Take care, and
have a good day.